This is the second video for accounting for share capital. Okay, we will be discussing issue of shares in this chapter and video. Previously we had discussed about the company, the features of company, authorized capital, okay, or types of capital and all. Okay. We will continue that. Now the company raises its capital by issue of shares. Okay, now shares are preference shares and equity shares that we have discussed earlier. Now public issue of shares means the company has offered the shares to the public for subscription. Okay, it is inviting the general public to subscribe to the shares issued or offered by it, that is public issue. There are a lot of theory points in this video also. Okay, so listen patiently, read it. Okay, and it is very important for you to understand the theory part also. Now see, another term is private placement of shares. When the management or the company directors are confident enough that they will be able to arrange the required capital from a limited number of people, okay, or a selected group of investors, then it is known as private placement of shares. Or we can say private placement of shares means issue and allotment of shares to a relatively small number of investors privately. Okay, generally these investors are bank, financial institutions, insurance company, mutual funds. Okay, the company is not offering shares to the general public, it is not issuing prospectus. Okay, it has arranged, it will be, instead of prospectus it might have issued prospectus in statement in lieu of prospectus. Okay, so private placement of shares means issue and allotment of shares to a relatively smaller number of selected group of investors. Now the company can issue shares at par, that means when the issue price is equal to the face value. Okay, then it is known as at par. Then it can issue the shares at premium, that means above face value. When the issue price is more than the face value, it is known as issue of shares at premium. Now according to section 53 of the Company Act, the companies cannot issue shares at discount. It can issue shares at discount when it is offering the shares as sweat equity to its employees and directors, officers. Okay, so what do we mean by sweat equity? Sweat equity means shares issued by a company to its employees or directors at a discount or consideration other than cash for providing know-how or intellectual property rights. Okay, all these terms are important, please go through them carefully. Then the next one is employee stock option plan. Okay, this again is offered to the directors or officers at a predetermined price which is generally lower than the market price. Okay, now here the employees have the option to exercise that option or not. Okay, now the company can issue shares either at for cash, that means shares are issued and cash is received, or for consideration other than cash. Okay, that means some asset is acquired and then to the vendor shares are issued. We will be discussing that in detail. Issue price may be payable in lump sum, that means the total amount of the shares is paid by the investor in one installment, or he may pay in many installments. Okay, when installment, the company can collect its capital in easy installments over a period of time. The first installment collected by the company will be known as application money along with the application. Okay, the second one will be known as allotment money, which is demanded at the time of allotment of shares. Application money is received, then that money is transferred to share capital on successful allotment. Okay, and at that time second installment is called, that is known as allotment money. And the remaining installments are termed as first call, second call, and so on. And whatever will the last call, along with that the word final will be suffixed. Okay, like if first call is the last call, then first and final call. If second is the last call, then second and final call, like that. However, there is no way which prevents a company from calling the full amount on application. Okay, that we have discussed earlier, that in one installment the company can call the money. What are the important steps? First one, the company issues a prospectus. Prospectus contains all the details about the company, its plans, how it is going to use the funds, okay, about its history, about its promoters, everything is mentioned in that. Prospectus is an invitation to the general public to subscribe to the shares. Now, who are prospective investors? Who are interested in buying the shares. Okay, now the company has to get, last line, okay, the company has to get minimum subscription within 120 days from the date of issue of prospectus. If it fails, then within 10 days it has to return the money to the investor. That means within 130 days. Okay. Second, the allotment of shares. If minimum subscription is received, okay, then the company can proceed with the allotment of shares. Okay, the applicants who were allotted share, to them letter of allotment will be sent, and the one whom to whom the shares were not allotted, to them letters of regret will be sent. Okay, minimum subscription. Now minimum subscription, generally many of us define it as 90% of the issue size, but it has a broader meaning. Okay, the minimum subscription amount, okay, is in the opinion of directors must be raised to meet the need of business operations. Okay, the money should be enough to meet the business operation. It should be enough to buy property purchased, or for whatever the money has to be paid. Then it has to meet all the preliminary expenses, the repayment of money borrowed for the above matters, that is for preliminary expenses and the money borrowed for acquiring property. Okay, working capital requirement should be met, okay, and other expenditures. Okay, so the money should be enough to operate the business smoothly. Okay, now as per SEBI, it should be at least 90% of the issue size. Okay, now accounting treatment at the time of issue of shares. We will be discussing the journal entries. On application, when the amount is received, now see, the company opens a bank account for the receipt of the money from the applicant shareholders. Okay, so for the sake of convenience, initially individual accounts are opened for each installment. Okay, with a scheduled bank. Now the journal entry is follows. When the application money is received, the first one, bank account will be debited, amount is coming in, so bank account is debited to share application, equity share application or preference share application, it should be mentioned. Okay, and the narration, amount received on applications for dash number of shares at the rate of rupees dash per share. Okay, this is the first entry at the time of application money received. Okay, then when the shares are allotted, the application money will be transferred to the capital. So share application account debit to share capital. When the shares are allotted, the second entry will be share application account debit to share capital account. This is the narration. And if any application money is there, if rejected, excess application money was received and it is refunded, in that case it will be share application account debit to bank. So the first two entries can be passed together also. Okay, share application account debit to share capital to bank account. For amount due on allotment, allotment money is made due, so the entry will be share allotment account debit to share capital. If premium is there, then security premium will be credited. That we will be discussing later on also. Okay. Fourth, for adjustment of application money, if excess application money is there and it is not returned, it is adjusted towards the future call, then share application account debit to share allotment, and if it is adjusted towards calls, it may be credited to call in advance or to share first call. And when the allotment money is received, it will be bank account debit to share allotment account. And then when the call is made for the amount due, it will be share first call account debit or to share second call, okay, to share capital account, okay. And when the amount is received, bank account debit to share first call or second call, whichever call it is there, it will be credited, okay. Okay, if the call is first, then we will add first. If it is second, then second, and if it is the last call, we will add first and final call, okay, or second and final call. Now let's take one question. See, Mona Earth Movers are there. They have offered 12,000 shares of rupees 100 each. On application it is rupees 30, on allotment 40 rupees, and on first call it is 20 rupees, and the balance on second and final call. So 30 plus 40, 70 plus 20, it's 90 rupees. So in the second call it will be 10 rupees. Now applications were received for 13,000 shares. That means over subscription is there, okay. If 12,000 application was there, then we will call it as fully subscribed. If less application is received than 12,000, it will be undersubscribed, and if it is more, like in this case, it will be oversubscribed. Now the oversubscription, the excess application money may be adjusted or refunded, okay. Here in this question, the directors have decided to reject the application of 1,000 shares. That means it will be refunded, okay. And the question says that the allotment money was received and all sum due on call was received except on 100 shares, okay. So what will be the first entry? Here see, we have received how many shares? 13,000 shares, okay. Applications were received for 13,000 shares at the rate of rupees 30. So 13,000 into 30, it is 3,90,000 rupees. See, the first entry, when the application money is received, bank is debited and share application account is credited. 13,000 into 30 is 3,90,000 rupees. Okay. How many applications were offered? How many shares were offered? 12,000, and application was received for 13,000 shares. And application money is 30 rupees, okay. So next, when the shares were allotted, share application account debit to share capital on 12,000 shares at the rate of rupees 30, 3,60,000 will be transferred, okay. 3,60,000 is transferred, okay. Share application to share capital on 12,000 shares at the rate of rupees 30, okay. Now see, 1,000 shares application money is excess, so that we are returning. So share application account debit to bank on 1,000 shares at the rate of rupees 30, it is 30,000 is returned, okay. Now the share allotment money is made due on 12,000 shares at the rate of rupees 40. It is 4,80,000. Entry is share allotment account is debited and share capital is credited. The amount is made due, and when the amount is received, it is bank account debit to share allotment. On 12,000 shares, full 40 rupees is received on all 12,000 shares, okay. Next, the first call money was made due at the rate of rupees 20. So 12,000 into 20, it is 2,40,000 rupees. Share first call account debit to share capital 2,40,000 shares. Now according to this question, on 100 shares, the first call money was not received. Call money was not received. That means first call and second call both were not received. On 100 shares at the rate of rupees 20, it is 2000 rupees. So out of 2,40,000, 2000 is not received. So the balance 2,38,000 is received. So it will be bank account debit to share first call 2,38,000 rupees. Then the second call, which is final, at the rate of rupees 10 is made. So share second and final call to share capital 12,000 into 10, it's 1,20,000 rupees. Okay. Now the amount is received less 1,000 rupees. On 100 shares at the rate of rupees 10, it's 1,000 rupees is not received. So from this 1,20,000, 1,000 is deducted. So 1,19,000 is received. Bank to share second and final call. Now it's a very simple question. All of you go through this particular question again. Okay, from our book, try to solve the illustrations. And regarding doubts, you can message and call me.